Regional authorities in Lethem have confirmed through contact tracing that its first COVID-19 patient visited a number of communities within the north and south Rupununi. In excess of 14 persons suspected to have come in contact with the patient are in institutional quarantine. Regional Executive Officer Carl Parker recently told Nightly News via telephone that several indigenous communities have joined efforts in policing the border shared with Brazil to reduce the high prevalence of illegal entry into the country. The region's index patient had entered Guyana illegally last Monday.
Having recognized that, we have employed the assistance of the Amerindian villages, and let me call them for you. We have Atchirib, Crowdanawa, Shelton. We have Sawariwo, Sand Creek, Patarano, Baitoon, St. Ignatius. We have Toko, Karasabai, Sarama, and Anai. Those villages that are along the border are assisting us in policing the border.
Parker added that while policing the entire border is mission impossible, a number of persons caught in the act of crossing illegally have been arrested.
The regional administration would have delivered on its promise to lend a boat and engine to the St. Ignatius Village Council, and they are patrolling the river, the Takatu River, along with the police and the community policing groups. We are making efforts, but then the size of the border alone, it's a challenge to us.
Moreover, the region is preparing to expand its quarantine facilities.
We are presently working on a quarantine facility. It's the old malaria eradication program building. You know, the malaria eradication program that was a program years ago. We have a very large building there, and we're converting that into the quarantine. In the meantime, we're using the regional guest house as a quarantine facility.
The region is also awaiting funding for a COVID-19 center. Lethem's first COVID-19 case was confirmed on Monday last. The patient, a Brazilian-based Guyanese, entered the region through one of its unofficial borders in a bid to seek treatment at the Lethem hospital. After spending several hours there, he escaped and was apprehended by Brazilian federal police. Meanwhile, as the COVID-19 case count and death toll continues to rise expeditiously in neighboring Brazil, concerns have surfaced about adequate border security. In an invited comment on the issue of strengthening security of Guyana's borders with Brazil, Minister of Citizenship Winston Felix said that while it remains a top priority, limited human resources exist. Meanwhile, Commander of the region, Superintendent Keithon King, when contacted, revealed that the police are involved in internal patrols along the legal and illegal ports. He, however, reminded that policing of the borders falls under the remit of the Guyana Defense Force. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.